One disguise down, two to go. That ridiculous costume shop might actually be of use to me today.
I can't believe she just took it. That does it, Eliza. From this day on, no more tiny umbrellas in your cocktails. Yeah, that'll teach her.
I keep a spare one on me at all times.
Damn you, Eliza, and your bottomless pockets! You better return it without a scratch.
I am not sure why we have a costume shop in town, but I am grateful for it now. Oh no! Look what you have done, you reckless delinquents! And that makes 3. One fewer problem to worry about. That should be all. Let us return to that scoundrel and be finished with this mess.
So, are we ready?
Yes, I took care of everything.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Bank robbing 101. Travel light. I should empty my pockets.
Okay, stick to the plan. We go in quietly, grab the cash, and get out. Questions?
Let us get this over with.
Sorry, what?
Do I really have to repeat myself?
Nah, I got this.
Richard Harrelson!
Damn it! The strongbox is closed!
Why do you think we brought you here, genius?
Oh yeah, I've got the master key right here. We're gonna be rich! Filthy rich!
Who's that bartender think he is? Not letting me drive. He tried to take my keys, but I'm too smart for him. He'll never find them. Wait a second. Well, look who it is. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're the reason I can't make no money in this stupid town! This is for my business! Take this, you bunch of scrap! And this one's for the mayor being so mean to me!
Hands up! Stay right where you are, or I'll open fire!
Oh, man. This isn't fair. I'm calling the cops, and my lawyer, and the president, and the cops again, and my mom. And she's gonna be mad at you.
Sure you are. You can do all that in the morning.
Okay. Maybe I'll just a little sleep now. Just a little bit. Like 1 hour.
I knew I shouldn't have taken the day off. Well, happy friggin' birthday, Amos. At least now I have a good excuse to call Jack.
Hartman speaking.
Sir, Colonel Porter has regained consciousness.
Good work, Private. Bring him in immediately.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, what should we do with the other airfield personnel?
Confine them until further notice.
Will do, General. Sir.
Wait, Private. Why haven't the comms been cut yet? Oh, so we have time to make jokes? Ever heard the one about the Private that patrolled the bridge to Corona for 2 weeks?
No, sir.
Well, you'll get to experience it firsthand.
Oh, damn.
Make sure the communications go out tonight. No more stalling. And once that's done, report for bridge duty immediately.
A favorable wind for hunting big game. Yeah, today would be a good day to die. Ow, itchy. I think that stupid chicken suit had fleas.
Gotcha.
Hey! I don't know who put you up to this, but you better let me go right now. You don't know who you're messing with.
Shut up! This'll teach you to hunt endangered species.
I said let me go, goddammit! Wait, DeLuca, is that you?
It's me.
Oh, friggin' hell.
Oh! Damn that Betty. If I have to spend another night on this couch, where did she even get a coffin? Never mind. I can fantasize about punishing her later, but I need to focus. I must speak with Riley and see how I can get Jenkins back.
Remind me again why I should take orders from you, Betty.
Mom has a wrist injury from juggling with circus bears and put me in charge.
Why would she do something that idiotic?
How should I know? I don't understand politics. Or bears. Now, move that permit a little more to the right. What are you doing? I said left.
You said right, goddammit!
No. It looked better to the right.
There, happy now?
How could I be? I can barely read it in this dim office. Move it somewhere else so the sun hits it.
I think it's about time I called your mom. You, seem like you got a few more screws loose than usual.
Go ahead. Lucky for you, she already has a coffin you can use.
What the hell are you talking about now?
'Cause that will be your funeral, duh. Don't you remember what happened last time you called her at home when she was out sick?
Now that you mention it, that permit definitely needs to go in the sun. Does this meet with your approval now, Miss Anderson?
I suppose you can't make a silk purse out of a pig's ear. Okay, next on my list is...
Me shooting you in the head and hiding the body before your mom comes back?
No, silly. It's the eagle.
What the hell is wrong with the eagle?
It's not shiny enough.
Not shiny enough? I waxed it 3 times last week.
Well, you'll have to do better. It only scored a 4 on the Betty scale of glossiness.
Betty's scale of glossiness? Come on, you made that up.
Call Professor Totally Not Made Up at New Fresno University if you don't believe me.
That sounds fake. Also boring. I think I'll pass. How about I just do the stupid tasks, and then you leave me alone?
Well then, what are you waiting for?
There. Shiny enough now?
Ew, gross. Also, yes, much shinier. It's at least a 6 on the glossiness scale now. All right, time to clean the picture of that old ugly guy.
That's President Harry S. Truman. You got no respect at all, do you?
How was I supposed to know that's a picture of Truman? It's filthy.
Filthy? The photo's so clean I can literally see my reflection in the glass. Hey there, handsome.
Stop being gross and just clean the photo. Did you forget what happened last time you disobeyed her orders?
Ooh. Being a human chess pawn was definitely not my idea of fun. But that picture is your mom's prized possession, kid. No one's allowed to touch it except for her.
Queen's pawn to d4.
You little... Ugh.
And hurry up! The rug needs shampoo and conditioner. The drapes aren't draping, and this desk has too many corners. Do you do anything around here, Bucky?
Ugh. What the hell do you think you smart-mouth piece of... You know what? The heck with this crap. You want things cleaned, kid? Well, grab a broom, 'cause I'm done.
You can't do that. Mom would be so mad at you. What do you think she would say if she walked in right now?
By Dolly Madison's Burning Curtains. What the hell are you two doing in my office?
Exactly. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, hi, Mom. I was just warming up your chair for you. Well, I guess I'd better be on my way. Bye, guys.
Actually, I believe you will be staying for a bit longer. You really messed up this time. And you, Joseph, shame on you. You should know better than to let yourself be ordered around by her, of all people.
Yeah, Bucky. How could you?
Be quiet, Elizabeth. From the state of poor dear Harry's photo, I can only assume the two of you defiled it. Joseph, you of all people should have known not to touch it.
But she threatened me with human chess. What was I supposed to do?
If human chess scares you, wait until you play my newest invention. It's called World War II, the human board game. You shall be playing as Japan. Both of you get out of my office immediately. I have had enough of this nonsense.
Am I grounded again?
No. In fact, since you have taken such an interest in keeping my office clean, I shall have you come to Town Hall and assist Joseph instead. Every day, for a month.
What? That's not fair!
Yeah. Who are you trying to punish here anyway?
Both of you, of course. Now get out. There, Mr. President. Do not worry. This is nothing a little glass cleaner cannot fix. Your eyes will soon shine again like they used to.
I can't. Well, if it isn't Miss Welcome to the Safest Town in America, what do you have to say about this, huh?
What happened here, Mrs. Roberts?
Don't you have eyes? Someone broke into my shop last night.
Oh, please, this is barely a break-in. You can easily recover from this, and the town will support you every step of the way. In fact, I shall send my offspring over to assist you as soon as I can.
Betty holding a hammer? There's got to be at least 5 state laws preventing that from happening.
I am working on it, but in the meantime...
It doesn't matter, Miss Barrett. I just want to move and start over somewhere else.
And how, pray tell, are you going to do that? You put all your money into the shop, last I heard.
Oh, money's not a problem. I'm loaded now.
Pardon?
Let's say my store fits certain very influential businessmen expansion plans.
I am happy for you, Mrs. Roberts, but is there no way to convince you to stay? Until the election, at least?
If there's one thing I'll miss from this town, it's your sense of humor. And
Good morning.
It's a terrible morning. Has nobody told you?
Told me what?
Oh boy, I really didn't want to be the one to say it to you, but there was an incident last night. Someone robbed the bank.
What? No.
Which reminds me, where were you last night?
Last night? How could I be expected to remember? Do you have any idea how much I am responsible for in a single day? I must make empty promises, kiss some babies, smear my opponent.
Yes, and if you can tell me all that, you can tell me where you were last night.
If you must know, I spent the whole night at Town Hall doing paperwork.
Oh yeah? That's funny, because I have several eyewitness reports to the contrary. You were seen all over town last night, including by the bank.
Is there a point you are planning to arrive at, Amos?
Oh, I'm just tying up loose ends, that's all. I'm afraid you'll have to remain within town borders until I conclude my investigation, though.
I am the mayor, you dimwit. Where else would you expect me to go? Anyway, have you actually made any progress with the case? Or are you just tossing out baseless accusations willy-nilly, hoping one will stick?
You see the fellow at my desk? That's my brother-in-law, Special Agent Ortega of the FBI. We're questioning our first suspect. We caught him red-handed at the bank when the alarm went off.
Great. Case closed. Nice job, gentlemen.
Hold on, Eliza. It's not that simple. We're not putting anyone away without hard evidence and a confession.
Something tells me we'll find all the evidence we need once we search his vehicle.
This should be interesting. I look forward to watching you work.
You ready to confess, Hardy?
I already told you I got nothing to confess.
Okay, I'll give you 10 fingers to start talking.
Fingers? Don't you mean seconds?
Do you really want to find out?
Jack, take 5 and introduce yourself to the mayor properly, would you?
Hello, Mayor Barrett. I'm Special Agent Jackson Ortega. No autograph, sorry. I need to keep my hands free for cracking open this piñata.
When you have finished with that, I would like a word about some suspicious military activity.
When I crack this case, and please notice I said when, not if, I'll try to make myself available to discuss that. Will that make you happy?
Yes, that will do, Agent Ortega. Looking forward to it.
Likewise. Now where were we? I see. You were about to confess.
In all these years, I have never seen you so tense, Amos.
Didn't you hear about his wedding night?
How could anyone ever forget the Benjamin Gloria switcheroo?
Guys, come on! We all swore to never talk about that again!
You sure did. I, on the other hand.
I really hope you know what you are doing, Agent Ortega. If Mr. Hardy here was indicted for grand larceny, he could be locked up for 6 to 10 years.
I could? Oh my god.
But with my help, he will get 20 to life.
No, you can't do this to me. Sheriff, help! You know this is wrong. Are you really gonna let this happen?
Eliza, a federal investigation is outside your jurisdiction.
Alcaldesa, look, I appreciate the enthusiasm, and I'm sure you do a bang-up job. But why don't you just have a seat next to Amos and enjoy the show? Apologies, Alcaldesa, but I'm very busy with Mr. Hardy right now. Come back when I'm finished with him. Help me help you, Mr. Hardy. Confess now, and I'll...
Would you look at the time? It appears to be frame a scapegoat o'clock. Do not worry. As soon as Father Jenkins is safe, I will have Mr. Hardy cleared of all charges. Finding his car would be a good start.
What kind of dumbass doesn't check to see if they have a chain before agreeing to tow something? Oh man, I should wrench myself for being a fool. Oh, what am I gonna do now? Oh, that's it! Hey, Mayor Barrett, over here! I gotta talk to you.
Miss Valentine, are you asking to speak with me? Are you feeling all right?
Look, you gotta do me a favor.
I do not.
Okay, fine. But it's also a favor for the government, so you want to hear it. Some FBI guy wants me to tow this car to the junkyard so they can search the trunk or something. Anyway, I can't tow this back because that numbskull of a gas jokey swiped my chain. Can you go look for it?
Why can you not go and look yourself?
Because that FBI agent said if I didn't stay with the car at all times, he'd start looking into where my scrap comes from. Come on, you gotta do this for me or I'm totally screwed.
The day I start running errands for a grimy little ragamuffin is...
I'll vote for you. Please?
Miss Valentine, for reasons completely unrelated to what you just said, I shall comply with your request.
Thought you might. Don't take too long, okay?
Ah, the young mailman who has taken up the good fight to re-elect Barrett.
Yeah, I've been busier than a B-52 dropping those leaflets of yours all around town.
How odd, because I have not seen many around.
Well, maybe you just weren't looking hard enough?
I despise time wasters even more than I hate liars. Would you care to try again?
Okay, look. I was taking a break at the park earlier when I heard this weird noise coming from the bushes behind me. I turned around to look for just a few seconds, and when I turned back, someone had swapped your leaflets for Mayor Hart's.
Well, why are you standing around in the heat like a dim-witted cactus? Go and find my leaflets.
Max has to sign for this delivery, and I can't leave until he does.
So you are just waiting for Max?
He told me yesterday to wait for him if he wasn't here when I arrived. I don't understand why getting some ice is taking him so long.
Max wants only the freshest, purest ice in his drinks. When he needs some, he swims up to Alaska to hunt wild icebergs. If he left early this morning, he might be at least halfway there by now.
Oh man, that's really gonna mess up my delivery schedule.
Well, knowing Max will not be back for several hours at least, you should probably leave this here and go finish your rounds.
No way! That would be a huge violation of the Mail Carriers Code.
It is that magical time when people take leadership into their own hands and vote. I trust I can count on you voting for Barrett, yes?
No, I'm voting for your opponent.
Now, that is just unsound thinking. Ms. Hart does not have the necessary experience, gravitas, or wardrobe for the glamorous role of small-town mayor.
Yeah, but she's also not annoying me with campaign crap while I wait in the hot sun.
Well, it saddens me to see that she is not making time to get to know people. I, however, care deeply about my community.
Well, since you put it that way, I'll vote for you.
Wise choice.
If you get my name right. That shouldn't be hard for you since you care so much about the community, right?
Child's play. Could you not have given me more of a challenge?
I'm waiting.
From your slight sunburn and the way you squint, I can tell you are a local. You favor your right foot when walking, which you do often, so your shoe sole is slightly thinner on that side. You are slightly older than Miss Valentine. However, you have been less successful. The slump of your shoulders indicates dissatisfaction with your life. It also indicates a lonely bachelor lifestyle, as does the careworn look of your uniform.
Who are you, my mom? I just haven't found the right person yet.
Your pockets are filled with dog treats, despite no one ever seeing you give one to an actual dog. This suggests you are the one who is eating them, which is probably due to your low salary.
No, that's just because I've never met a dog I liked enough to give them a treat.
I can still see a bit stuck in your teeth. Based on the above information, plus countless other factors, I deduce that your name is George Ramirez Valentine.
That's incredible! No one ever knows my name, not even my own family. Of course I'll vote for you now, Miss Mayor, but you have to tell me how you knew all that.
Elementary, my dear Mr. Ramirez. I already told you, I have marvelous powers of observation. And I sign all payroll checks for government employees, you absolute dunce. You cannot hold up the mail for the sake of one signature.
I already told you, I'm not moving until Max gets back. Besides, it would be a huge breach of the Mail Carriers Code. And no one breaks the Mail Carriers Code.
I will stop for now, but this is not over.
Try all you want. I'm not budging.
It looks about time to be heading home. Specifically, time for you to be heading home.
Maybe you should go bother Max instead, because I can't leave until he signs.
Hey, quit touching the car.
Oh, come on, not now.
Morning, Miss Mayor. Glad to see you up so early. Now I can tell you the good news.
You have been transferred to Antarctica?
No, a little birdie is telling everyone about how the mayor was the one who robbed the bank.
Who would ever say such a ludicrous thing?
Me? I can already see the headline. Mayor steals from her own voters, disgraced forever, dies in infamy. It's like a movie, and I'm getting a craving for popcorn.
Laugh all you want. I still have everything under control. And you will behave yourself, or else.
Or else what?
No! Never give her that opening! She'll lock you up in the deepest, darkest hole she can find! Sorry.
Kids these days. What were we talking about? This seems to be more like a personal grudge than a political one.
Personal? Why would you say that? I'm here on behalf of everyone you've trampled, and I'll see you punished for your actions.
Yeah, you tell her, lady!
Do kindly shut up, offspring.
Ha! You can't even get your own daughter to take your side. How pathetic.
Hey! How dare you talk to my mother like that? Mom, unground me! I'm gonna prank her so hard her grandmother's gonna feel it.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Or maybe I would be if your mother ever ungrounded you.
Oh, I would be happy to make an exception for such a special occasion.
Oh God, please no. How did this turn against me?
Let us discuss the bank robbery, shall we?
I'd love to.
How did you find out about the robbery so quickly, anyway?
I always keep my ear to the ground for anything that could embarrass you.
I admit that the incident was unfortunate, but I fail to see how it is embarrassing.
Maybe not the robbery itself, but the owner suing you for negligence has to be humiliating. Oh, and the tiny little fact that he's moving the bank to Corona, where things are more profitable.
Which I am sure was not due to your influence.
Whether it was my idea or not, you can't stop it now.
Well, thank you. That big building takes up so much prime real estate. I cannot wait to knock it down and build something better. The statue of myself, perhaps.
Or, better yet, you could let Mike's Diner move into the building.
Miss Hart, please. We may be at odds here, but some things should never be uttered, even in anger. Those thieves will be apprehended long before the election happens.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if you were right. That was one sloppy heist.
Why do you say that, Miss Hart?
Well, for starters, they got caught by the security guard. Twice, and they left him alive, too.
He survived being crushed by a boulder?
He did, but wait, how did you know that?
Oh, please. I know full well what security measures they had in that bank.
Yeah, the cheapest, least effective ones available. I can't believe you would buy such lousy stuff to do such an important job.
It is called being budget-friendly, Miss Hart. A real politician would know all about it. Are you from Corona originally, Miss Hart? How old are you?
Enough with the personal questions.
No, I just find this situation so damnably frustrating. Normally, I never forget a face.
Ha! You wouldn't even recognize your own daughter if she were standing right in front of you.
Of course I would. What kind of monster do you take me for?
The kind that's standing right in front of me. Let me know if you ever remember who I am, Eliza Barrett. She even changed her name back. It's like all of it never happened.
I do not have any more time to waste on you, Miss Hart. Excuse me, but I have business to take care of.
Yes, why don't you go write your concession speech? That will save you time on election night.
What in the name of Truman are you still doing here?
Why don't you tell me? You called the freaking FBI!
I should have known a despicable scoundrel like you would never keep his word.
Look, Miss Mayor, we could sit here all day complimenting each other. Or you could help me figure out how to get the FBI off our backs. What's it gonna be?
Wonderful. Another situation where I do all the work while you sit here and drink?
Oh, that wasn't rhetorical.